Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 for you. Let the light shine in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Thanks for hanging with me, pre-market. How we doing, Caesar? First, as always, whether it's here or ASFX TV, you're always first, my man. So I got an idea this morning, not watching it. We're not in it, we're just watching it. It's a bounce off this overnight VWAP. We had just had some who was speaking? What Fed speaker was it? I know it wasn't Waller, was it? It was Waller. So Waller was speaking this morning. We'll go over some Twitter news on that. But just an idea. Just an idea, but could be a nice price level. If you look at the 15 minutes to start, we'll get into all the good stuff and set up for the day. But all buyers overnight. Clean little double bottom here with some higher lows. Break above the overnight VWAP. See you later. So nice continual move. This is our first and only pullback to the overnight VWAP. So I know I like to find some trending moves from here, whether it's at the open, pre-market, a little bit after the open. This is definitely a level I'm interested in. So seeing if we can catch a bid off of there. You can see this wick close back up there. So maybe we're not done pulling back to here, but I still think you could try to see buyers defend that. Now, of course, with the open, who knows how that volatility will shake out. You look at, wasn't yesterday, it was Friday. Let's put on overnight view up on Friday, that same black one we're looking at this morning. All buyers in control. All buyers. All right, let's get down to this overnight view up and we'll find some nice longs, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low off this VWAP. Fuck if that was wrong. So all sellers stepped in right here at 9:30. So doesn't have to happen again like that. But just looking at it here, yes, it looks nice and clean and bullish. But that's why I like to let the opening range set, see if buyers can defend this level, and then I'll look for longs on its way back up. I don't want to just predict that we're gonna bounce there. If I have to hold through 9:30, because you just never know how it's gonna shake out. But hopefully we can find some nice moves today. Yesterday was a shit show. I had the YouTube video for anyone that's unfamiliar. I'm doing daily YouTube videos on YouTube, which I did anyways, realistically. For anyone that subscribed, you already know. Um, every day pretty much. Just normal. Now they're all Christmassy, if you couldn't fucking tell. So I'm now doing day 17 today. So we're in the home stretch. It went pretty freaking fast, but make sure you check these out. I had a video yesterday of all days. Is trading NQ better than ES? Well, let's just go to my DRC. I don't think I have the markups in there. I think they're in the BSC chat. So let's see. Let me pull those up for a second. Because I didn't really understand until the afternoon. So here we go. This was NQ yesterday. What the fuck? Sideways, no lower lows, no higher highs, in a range. Is ES better than NQ? Well, yesterday, fuck yeah. Yesterday's nothing but lower highs and lower lows. If you found shorts off this level, that is the bread and butter right out of Futures 2.0. So hopefully you guys made some sort of money on these shorts at one of these levels, right? But what's the price that pays? It's the VWAP, right? You could have been short from there initially if you were already short biased. But if not, three great opportunities later on. NQ, those same times of day, it's probably like right here, right? Not the same looking at all. So no, NQ is not better than ES yesterday. But then you'll find other days, like in that video, where other days NQ is a whole lot cleaner. So that's pretty much the premise of the video. That's just like trade what you see. Which one's trending today? Which one looks cleanest? Which one's off the key level? And then move forward from there. So see if this NQ can catch some lift. Buyers are in control, like we said, since the open. So just a matter of if you want to put on some risk pre-market and probably close it before the open. I wouldn't hold it through the open, especially if you can get some profit out of it. ES, same thing here. Same overnight VWAP. Moved down on Waller speaking. I have some Twitter things saved. Waller was speaking at 8:15, which was pretty random time. Fed can cut rates just off moderating inflation outlook. No, that wasn't it. There's no rush to cut interest rates given the outlook. Waller says there's no rush to cut interest rates. Yes. Yes, we just read that. What else was it? There was one. What's up here? Yeah. The Fed can steadily lower rates, no rush. So I think the market just didn't like the fact that no rush on rates, I guess. What else was there? Markets are not really moving on new Fed asset buying. That was also up here somewhere. Reserves are pretty close to ample. So Waller was moving the market this morning. Good for him, big dog. Easier regulations could allow for a smaller Fed balance sheet. So I'm sure on all of this is on financial juice. which is where I get most of my news. But it's actually not red. Oracle, yeah. You're saying Oracle sent this lower? I did see that. Oracle's 10 billion, I guess. Michigan data center in limbo after Blue Owl funding talks stall. We did just see that here at the bottom. Where did that go? Right here. So Blue Owl talks on data center investment stalled. Blue Owl will not back the $10 billion deal for Oracle data center. And I looked at Oracle and it was like down a couple, set to open down from 188 to 185, back down to yesterday's low. But that's definitely, I guess, what's moving it more than Waller. But either way, Financial Juice has some good news in terms of seeing this red news. It's at 8:14, so that's even before Waller technically spoke. But just to keep up on the breaking news like that, it also does have the planned news, like for today, the 17th. Really got nothing. Bond, Waller speaking there, yeah. So he speaks again in a couple minutes. But either way, it's free. I don't have anything. You can see I'm delayed 30 seconds. I ain't paying for that. But we got some news this morning. Was anyone confused on these longs from yesterday? Or the shorts, I should say, but the long this morning? Stop loss wise, it's just to give it room. I mean, it's pre-market. You don't know exactly that this pin is going to be the hold of it. That'd be kind of nice. But if this were to pull back, draw it on the 15-minute below this level, look at that current structure. No, this definitely could come back lower and still have risen. So you want to have a stop loss. I just have it like down here at structure, just giving it all that room below view up to find out if we're truly going to hold it or not. And that way you're risking 60 points on NQ. You can still go get 62 before the high. You're up 35 now. So that one's looking good for now. But I think, yeah, truthfully, yesterday, clean. That if you're looking at ES or NQ, I think normally they don't look that different, but I'll be damned. Yesterday, NQ looked real shit compared to ES. We'll take a look at some more markups from yesterday because I had a short that actually wasn't fulfilled. Interesting day. But we'll be live on Apex TV in about 30 minutes or so. So hopefully I'll see you guys on there. The link is running down below. You guys can all join for free for your first month, so you can end the year with us, start the year with us. And for anyone that already is signed up, I said it yesterday on stream. If you go to Apex TV, upcoming live streams, the ones for the rest of the year. So it's 10 more streams. 10 more streams of 2025. I guess 9, because that one's January. So we got 9 more streams this year. Crazy. Lock it in. So we have today, tomorrow, Friday. This is the last full week, normal week. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, we are doing Christmas Eve. Short one, quick one. Shoot the shit. Get out of there. No Christmas. No day after Christmas. Boxing Day. Is that what you guys call it? We'll be back on Monday, the 29th. And then Tuesday. And Wednesday. And then no. Is that New Year's Eve? I guess it is, right? But no New Year's Day. So just off Thursday. No Thursday, Friday next week. No Thursday the following week. Alrighty. But when you're signed up, you can see that. You get access to these 3 courses, like I'm saying. I'll obviously say my Futures 2.0 one here. I just added an update to it at the beginning of December, so it's only been out for like 2 weeks, the update part. And I got some beefier chapters in here, 27 minutes. Beautiful markups, clean notes. Go study those this weekend after your sessions today and start trading that in the new year. Luigi, good morning, big dog. How you doing this week? Any good lessons? Anything we should worry about? Obviously, you guys all probably had issues with your Project X yesterday. If I had to guess. Yeah. So I actually wasn't affected by it. I don't have any Project X's right now. I'm all on Tradeovate. So if you guys need to start trading with Top One, whether you already are or you're looking to switch over to just get off Project X, which you're going to have to in the new year if you're starting to trade with Top One anyways. It came out yesterday that the last day to buy a Project X account with Top One, I think is, I want to say January 1st. So like you have 2 weeks to buy one. I don't know why you would. And if you still have one, you'll be able to hold on to it until like February. But just like you're gonna have to get off it. You might as well get used to Tradeovate Ninja Trader here. It's the same price, it's the same everything. So if you need an account with them, they're 50% off right now with my code. So for 50K instant funded, you get 340. 340 all in, instant funded, and you can copy trade 5 now, which is still running now. I don't think that's gonna run into the new year. That's the Christmas sale. You can copy trade 5, and it's probably gonna go back down to 3. So if you need that, also the ignites are on sale. A lot of people on stream in chat are like the ignites, which I am on board with them too. I was not when there was an ESS score. For anyone that's familiar with that, I've made videos on all of these things. The most recent one, this is just the top one futures comparing both of them, where I have a video strictly on the Ignite account. This was a month ago, so it's the one with the updated rules, no ESS. So go check that out if you want to know what that account is. I'm not going to do that here. And then there's an old top one where it was first came out. But regardless, the Ignites, you can copy trade 6 of those. It's a tighter consistency rule in terms of 15, a little bit tougher, but lower profit target and lower payout with that lower target. But you can copy trade 6 and it's $200. $200. You're funded. You copy trade 6 of them, so you're in the hole for 1,200. You take out 1,000 from each, you're up 6 grand, minus 1,200. And we are talking about it on stream with these ignites. You have to make 2,500. You pull out 1,000. All right, you have $1,500 left in there. You could probably go get another payout on that same account and take out another 6K. You know, where whether it's the right answer or not, many times with these instant fundeds, you make 3,000. You're taking out 2,500. That's when you're first eligible to take out the payout. Not saying you have to, but when people do that, they have $500 of drawdown left. They're probably cooked. So it's not a bad thing. You took out 2,500 to 5 accounts. It's 12 grand, 500. But then you're gonna have to rinse and repeat. So it's up to you whether you want to try to recycle the account multiple times, get the bigger payout, buy more, whatever. But definitely try to capitalize on that deal before the new year's over, especially if you need a Trade Evade account. Now is the time. I got them all down here. You can see my TOFs. I got 4 right now. We got 4 accounts, 350Ks and 100K. Give me a beefy one. Why not? Let's try it. Are you going to be copy trading them with a sinker or trading now at Trade of 8 direct? I don't think I'll be trading right on Trade of 8, Luigi. I know that's an option. That's the only way to copy trade them, right? I don't know. I have traders post loaded up. I know many people in our BSC group have traders post to copy trade, so I'm either looking into that or yes, I will just be right on trade of 8. Because right now I'm just on Trading View. But yeah, something to think about. I haven't made a decision. So I'm trading them solo. I could just filter it through on the bottom here. Saying I want to start with this account, then I'll dump to this account. And then when I get copied, we'll figure it out. Anyone in along on ES or NQ? I also almost just look at it as look how high up we are. Just small little drift overnight, nothing appealing to me. News drops, shit. It's a great buying opportunity. Compared to up here, I can just scalp it here and be out here. You don't even need it to get back up to the highs. So I just like the risk reward of being so close to VWAP, knowing pretty quickly if buyers are going to defend or not. Where if I long it here, I wouldn't want a stop loss here. But let's say you put it there and you get stopped out. You don't necessarily not want to be long anymore. Like you're still probably bullish on the day. But if I long it down here with a stop loss down here and that gets taken out, I don't want to be long. Wrong way. Get me out. Change direction. Right. So I like those types of trade, which you'll see are the favorite ones, I think, for everyone, because it just makes sense. I'm going to try a short here. And if I'm wrong, I'm not trying the short again because I'm probably wrong. I'm not early. So I want to be wrong, not early. I never want to be wrong, though. Right. So if you look at this yesterday, because it really was clean price action, if you shorted off New York on the retest, stop loss would be at the highs. Well, if it finally breaks for a new high today, you know you're probably on the wrong side of everything because you're now on the wrong side of VWAP. Structure is breaking higher. You're wrong. Stop short it there. Stop loss at the high. Short it there. Stop loss at the high. Where it's like if you chase it away from VWAP, like let's say you short it down here on its way down, not a bad play by any means. But now where's your stop? It's probably not up here at highs. It's probably at that structure, which definitely could be tagged. Or also notice how if you short it away from VWAP, I never say it's improbable. just lower probability. So if I short it here around VWAP on the turn with a stop loss up there, I could scalp it pretty damn close to the low. I short it on the turn, stop loss at the high. I could scalp it down to the low, right? Repeat, repeat, whatever. If I short it on its way down, right? Okay, finally I'm bearish. Let's jump in now. Stop loss, whether it's here or at the high somehow, that's the move you get. It's pretty short lived. Do you take profits in that? Probably not. You probably want to see it run a little bit more. Let's say you shorted on that strong bar. Again, not a bad trade. This one runs a little bit better for you. But notice how if I take the break on this one, that one runs pretty nicely for me. So these two would win whether you sold it at the VWAP or a little bit lower. This first one, you kind of needed to be at the VWAP. Otherwise, you didn't really get much profit. So, okay, I want the one that wins more. I want the one that consistently wins, whether it's a big move or a small move, right? You don't need a big move if you're at the VWAP. Or if I sell it here, I need a big drop. If I sell it here, I need it to drop for new lows. So take that for what you want. That's just how I read things, right? Because imagine I wanted to be long down here. I can get out right now. There's my money. Rather than get long here, I'm like, we need a new high here. We need it. We need to rip. And now my stop is way down there. It's like I need a big move. Hey yo, it hurt me. There it goes. It hurt me. I sparked that chat. You're welcome. So 8:59. Who's speaking? Who's doing what? Waller. What are you up to? Said he does speak again at 9:15, but it's 9. I don't know. The Fit Trader, what's up? Just looking at some longs and some levels and VWAPs. But I think that's it. We'll hang out here until ASFX TV. Like I said, we'll be live at like 9:25 every morning. No streams this afternoon. Normally, you'll see Zarb, who made liquidity concepts in here. He's not live this week. He's having a child, so we gave him the week off. I think that's pretty acceptable. So make sure when he comes back in the new year, you guys congratulate him, because crazy to have a kid around Christmas. What a gift! Am I right? So normally you'd see more streams up here, but now you just see the New York ones. But he comes on in the afternoon, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 1 o'clock. So you got multiple streams a day. You can watch the replays if you can't tune in at the lives or you tune in late. You can see Austin's scalp there yesterday. What was this, Monday? This was Mondays. All the days are in there if you want to go back and watch them. We got guests come on. It's everything you need. Link in bio. It's on Twitter. It's on YouTube. That's everything. Asaf, good morning. What's up? That long you marked up would have been a nice to smash before the New York Open. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you really time it. I was trying to time it around like a new 15-minute candle. We kind of talked about that on stream because this is right at 8:14 when Waller's about to speak and did speak. So it's like I was looking on NQ. What do we get over there? 8:15 or 8:30, excuse me. 8:30 is right there. So if you wait for the 15-minute bar to close, you'd be long right there. Not the worst, but missing all this. I'm not saying you're going to time the bottom, but let's mark that out. If you're long there at the end of a 15-minute bar, start of a new one, right? You're going to probably want to stop loss right at that structure. Just looks visually pleasing. You're like 50 points there. Damn. But I want to stop loss below VWAP to like give me room in case this isn't done pulling back to it, or the open wants to play around with it. So whatever. Now I have an 82-point stop, and for all the people with risk reward, 80 points is up there for a new high. Where it's like if I can get a nice low scalp when it's slowly starting to turn with the same VWAP below, you're already at 1.3 R. It's like, oh shit, I could be out of the trade now. I don't even need to see this thing rip higher. So that's why obviously the lower price is better. If you didn't know that in trading by now, that I want the lower buy price. And by lower, it just always means closer to VWAP, Because if this pulls back now, it's a lower price than what I could buy it at now. Yes, this is a lower buy price, but it's like, no, that VWAP, I want it at that line. And yesterday's a perfect example of it. The A15 15-minute candle had a wick trying to push down, which could validate how you're seeing it to get buyers to hold up. Which one had it? This pin here, yeah. I think it left a nasty wick, right? Yeah, look at that. Little wick down, and then we're starting to turn back up. Turn it up. Asaf, what do you think my bias is? I know you're not new here. If you had to guess, what would your bias be? You tell me first, and I'll tell you mine. You tell me. I guess we'll keep an eye on Oracle today as well. See how ugly that gets at the open, if at all. For anyone that's tuning in a little bit late, we're just reading on Twitter that Blue Owl talks on data center investments stalled. So Blue Owl will not back the $10 billion deal for Oracle data center. So that's what moved us a little bit at like 8:15, 8:14. Set to open down like $2. See if that gets bloody or if it just chills there. But ES and NQ just catching some lift off that overnight still.
Good morning.
Perfumer. I
Hello.
butchered that name, but what's up? Keep it up. I appreciate you. What up, man? How are you?
I'm good, dude. Yeah, a lot of news to talk about this morning, bro. I got a lot. Also got a lot of people at my house today. I got like my father-in-law's here, brother-in-law's still here, cleaning lady's here, 2 dudes in the basement working, and I got a fridge showing up right now. So I got a lot going on here. So I'm fired up.
I'll come over.
You want to come over?
Add to the mix.
Can you help carry this fridge into the basement?
Sure. I'm like
Yeah.
what was that movie? The guy was pulling fridges. Like a football movie. But yeah, I could do that.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
A little
yeah.
mini fridge.
Yeah, tie it to your waist.
Darren caught a 10-point from long ES overnight. Nice.
Did you see my DRC yesterday, bro? I was hitting you. I don't know how much money did you make yesterday?
I mean, you were probably just feeling yourself. That's what you mean?
Almost $4,000 yesterday, bro.
Oh, yeah, I know. It was really clean. I thought you were just saying you're like
Couldn't
feeling
miss
yourself filling
on
it
that
out.
V-
I'm like,
on
then
that
I
VWAP
did
yesterday. You
this,
couldn't
and I
miss.
slammed my hog on the table. Let me see.
You couldn't miss yesterday if you played New York VWAP. I don't know what to tell you.
Did you see it in the stream or BSC chat? This markup here,
Oh,
like
yeah,
of
it's
ES, and then I sent NQ. I'm like, oh fuck, look, nothing the same.
very interesting on the
Very.
day, right, where you get the total different look.
Yeah, because I was like looking at NQ. I'm just like, yeah, wow, really turned into nothing, huh?
Mhm.
I'm looking at ES. I'm like, oh shit, not a bad day. It's plenty of opportunities.
I think the biggest news last night is this guy that worked for MIT that got killed. Did you see this?
No.
Okay. High level, they killed the guy who leads the nuclear fission department in MIT. And this is not the first time that, I may indulge in some smoke now and again, but you go down a rabbit hole, bro. They kill these people, it seems like, that come up with new energy technology. Like if you have technology that can make a car run on air, they kill you. If you have technology that makes a car run on water, they kill you. This is the same thing, and it's been going on the DL for a long time. But I don't know the last time a prominent US university president, like department president, not even just a teacher, gets killed in his home. It's not a random attack. It was in his home in the middle of the night with a gun, not random. So I think that's like kind of the biggest news because like think about it. Israel was doing this to Iran to stop them from getting a nuclear weapon. So who's doing this to us to stop this guy from developing this technology?
Yeah, I mean, how do they know?
I don't know. You don't know
As they get
nothing.
leaked public.
You don't know nothing right now. Definitely not nothing. Also, Trump seems to be moving forward with, I mean, like, it's one of them things, bro. It's not being talked about a lot, but Trump is basically taking us to war with Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How so?
well, we've been blowing up the boats. We've now taken a tanker. They've tried to take a tanker. And now Trump last night ordered a complete blockade, he said, of all sanctioned oil tankers going in and out of Venezuela. If you follow this story, like if you type in Venezuela on Twitter, it's pretty clear they're going to put some type of land invasion in place here where we will have either drones or boots, something on the ground in Venezuela. I would guess in the next year for sure. I feel confident to make that bet. Check the prediction markets on will we go to war with Venezuela? And that'll tell you what you need to know.
Yeah, I'm sure they
Another
have it.
crazy, what?
I'm sure they have it on Polymarket
yeah.
or Kalashi.
Polymarket, will we go to war with
The
Venezuela?
dude on
But here's
YouTube makes gasoline from plastic waste. We need to protect
yeah,
him at all
that's what
costs.
that's what I'm talking
And stuff
about.
like that.
Yeah.
Just any innovation.
And the innovation. They don't want it, dude. Big oil does not want us to have free energy. But listen, another interesting thing with this Venezuela war thing in the prediction markets, Vlad, we'll talk about this on ASFX TV more, but Vlad, the guy that runs Robinhood, is saying that they now have people, instead of getting homeowners insurance and flood insurance, there are people that are taking that money and placing a bet on the prediction markets that if they were to get a flood, when they get the flood, that they would then win the bet and that would cover their new home. So instead of paying insurance, they're putting bets in the prediction market. Crazy.
Insane.
That's insane, is it not?
No, because like, what if they're wrong on when the flood comes? They lose the bet. The
Well,
flood
right,
comes the next week. They're
right.
fucked. The bet
Yes.
didn't actually hit. Like, it'd have
Then
to
you have
be.
no insurance and you're fucked, right? Because
It
like,
would have
look
to
at
be
this.
foolproof of like, there's gonna be one of the next year.
Will the U.S. invade? Here, look. Will U.S. and Venezuela military engagement by March 31st of next year? So you can go to March. Look, there's $600,000 already bet on this. You can bet that we will not. Here, I mean, this is this month. 8.7 million already bet on this, bro. Just in Polymark. This is just Polymark. It ain't even call sheet. It's
Saying
Polymark.
that by December 31st we won't.
Yes. So this would be, will we engage with the Venezuelan military by this date? Yes. You bet it, you can get it now for 14 cents. So if we
Guess
put a
what if I bet
dollar on it,
$100 that we
so
won't?
if you think we're going to war by December 31st, you could bet 100 to make 700. If you think we're going to war by March of next year, you double your money.
And can you bet that we're not going by a certain date?
Yeah, no. Still double your money on that. That's why these prediction markets are crazy, bro. It's like binary options on real life. It's pretty wild, isn't it, bro?
It
And
is.
you know
I'm
this
sure you can
because
go
you
find
can get
some
around sports
crazier
betting.
things too.
Look, we can get around sports betting right now. Look, tennis going on right now. This guy, Alexander Blocks, BLOKS, he's one of the new young guys coming up. You can bet on this right now, live. Look at that. You can see the order flow of the bid and the ask. It's pretty wild, bro. And look, all of the sports games are on here. So if you live in a state where you can't gamble with Hard Rock or FanDuel, you can use this. There's a loophole right now.
The largest volume one is the Super Bowl.
Let's find out.
624 million. And then the Democrat presidential nominee for 2028. Then poker,
Like if
presidential
you want to
election.
bet on the Eagles right now to win the Super Bowl, 100 pays 1,500. That's almost better than I would get in the fucking DraftKings.
Plus 1,500. Yeah, that might be a little bit better. Highest grossing movie in 2025. 100 million volume. These people.
If you look at who has the money bet on them to win the Super Bowl, it's New England by a long shot and Jacksonville. 5.8 million in Jacksonville, 7.6 million on New England.
Probably Dave Portnoy.
Eagles are one of the lowest, 2.2 million. The
Yeah, 'cause
lowest.
everyone
Actually.
knows that's just a waste of money. Put it
Shut
on
the
them.
fuck up, bro.
Like,
We're 1 win away from clinching our division. You calm down.
the worst division in history.
No, the NFC South is the worst division in history. Stop. Yeah, so this is what I was saying.
Is
Look,
there
he said,
anyone that's got like a crazy one of like the Jets? 57 million on the Jets? Oh, I can't
to
be.
not win. It must be to not win.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a pretty safe bet.
yeah, like
Wow.
Dallas. If you bet $100 on Dallas, look, they have 14 million on Dallas. That's crazy.
That's
Bet
what I mean.
you
Like, scroll down, there's higher on others.
people probably bet on
Carolina's got
Carolina.
50.
Yeah, to not win the Super Bowl. 50.
Yeah.
I mean, you just look, you for every $100 you bet, you get 60 cents.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So if I put on, let's say I put on 50 G's, I win $200. That's
That's
crazy.
insane.
That's
That's
crazy.
negative risk reward right there.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
it's pretty
think
much a
about the guy
lock.
that's got like $1 million. Put $1 million in there, you make 10 grand or something.
We're just thinking too small, buddy. Right.
It's like, all right. It's a
Put in a
little
million.
investment.
Look at that. You put in $1 million, make 800 grand on almost a lock. Like, how are the
Wow.
Panthers winning the Super Bowl?
That's too much. No, you can't make that much on $1 million on something that's not going to happen.
If I,
That doesn't
this
make
is the
$300.
payout. Yeah, so like if you put 100 grand on, you win
$300. No, it's not worth it.
So we can get
Crazy.
like, look, will gold price, MicroStrategy sell Bitcoin? Will DraftKings launch a prediction market? Yes, bet on that. That's a lock. Will
Second largest company by the end of the year. Apple.
who will replace Elon Musk? Like, look at all this, bro. The prediction market is insane.
Will DraftKings launch a prediction market in 2025?
Yes,
Should I ask my
absolutely.
brother?
Absolutely.
Does he know? What would he know? Would he know things? So when you launching? Next year? This year? What's going on?
Your brother definitely has insider trading information.
Next year? Okay, I'll wait. Thanks. Yeah, what a time.
You saw those pictures yesterday with Santa, dude. It was so funny.
Yeah,
They still do that for free at Bass Pro Shops. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, it's crazy you're that Jewish that you're looking for a free one.
It's
But
crazy my wife's that cheap, isn't it? I
it
really
is.
married a good one.
Like,
Some
Santa might
bitches
have
wanna
a
go like,
shotgun. It's like, yeah, it was
Santa's at the
free.
Gucci store. Let's go pay $50 for a picture. My wife's like, "No, dude. We're going to Bass Pro Shops and getting that shit for free."
I mean, it is cool to walk around there. I went down to one in
Oh, it's so
AC,
cool.
and it was like a big aquarium, got the
Uh-huh.
stuffed animals on the wall.
Uh-huh.
There's just like boats
Taxidermy.
hanging up on the wall. There's 2
Did I show
stories.
you the thing I almost bought? That
You
little
gotta go to
aquarium.
the was it in Texas? There's that pyramid one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where's
I'd go to
that
that.
one? That thing's sick.
I mean, I think I'd look good on this. Don't you agree, everybody? Give
Yeah,
me one
I
of
told
these.
you you should get a quad. That one
'Cause, like
looks like one of those, like, sturdy work ones. I know that's not like a
right.
mud and going through
No,
bumpiness.
because I want one that I could put stuff on the back and pull the kids. You know what I mean? It'd be fun. Put them on the tube
Yeah,
and pull them through the snow. It'd be fun.
like, that's not like a good suspension one, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, well, they
What
had
do
them.
I know?
How big you wanna go? You wanna drop 20 G's on one, or you wanna drop 6? What do you wanna
Get like
do?
a Can-Am, like the four-door one
Yeah,
to
no, we
start
were
doing
spinning those.
donuts.
Leo liked those.
Oh, yeah.
You could put a plow on the front of that too.
Yeah.
I definitely need another garage if I buy that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can start doing, like, the whole street, be like, "Hey, guys, I'll plow our cul-de-sac, don't worry about it. I got my quad."
Yeah, see, this is the guy shot and killed. And then
Oh,
this other guy here that I watched this video, this is another guy that got killed in his home a couple of years ago in 2004 for the same thing.
I mean, this is it's a little different, but remember in the show Billions,
Mhm.
there was, like, this industrial concrete that just lasted longer or whatever,
Mhm.
and, like, they were just, like, showing of, like, this guy wanted to bring it public, then the other companies and business basically buried it behind, like, patents and all these different things, so, like, it wouldn't come to the public for, like, the next
Exactly.
6 years, 10 years. And they're
Exactly.
like, "But this would, like, change lives today." It's like, "Don't give a
Doesn't
shit." Like,
matter.
we're just gonna fricking so it's like all this innovation, it's like, wouldn't they want it out there? It's like,
No,
"No, not necessarily.
no.
Hide it."
Especially with oil prices so low. If it is the oil monopoly that keeps this thing going, oil is at $55 a barrel right now. That's not profitable for them really. They
Yeah,
want
it's like,
oil
"Oh,
to
I
keep
found a way
going.
we can get it to 10." They're like,
Right.
"We
Right.
would love that."
We loved it, but
We
they were
would
not.
love that. They were
No,
not, so it's
be
like,
a bad
sounds good.
problem.
It's like, "Oh, this concrete, yeah, that sounds great. It's not gonna crumble or crack. You're not gonna have to, like, redo it every 5 years. Isn't that great, guys?" And they're like, "No. Fuck no."
I'm gonna get all my trades pulled up for ASFX TV. Everybody, we're gonna be live on ASFX TV in 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes. We're gonna go over
Yeah,
the
pulling
trades
back a
from
little bit
yesterday.
now, see if we can get some longs off overnight VWAP, like I said.
Did you see Young Lad here?
I saw him asking yesterday.
6K payouts requested.
He was saying like he was, like, acting like he wasn't familiar with Apex. I thought he's been trading with them for a while. I know he's got a lot of Tradeify, but yeah,
Yeah.
crushing it.
No,
Is
dude,
he
no
in
one has
the
wait. No
delivery
one's
room
got
while he's
Tradeify
typing that
anymore,
tweet,
bro.
or what's
Stop.
what?
Everybody's off Tradeify and Top Step now. You didn't know that? Everybody's on Top One Futures and
Yeah,
Lucid right now. No, and no one's on those two weird firms, bro. Definitely not.
I think he was in his delivery room typing that tweet.
Probably. Yeah, I think the baby's due in the next 3 days. I haven't spoken to him much because I'm just like letting him do his thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be back in the new year. Like I said, for anyone that's tuning into stream, I showed the whole schedule for the next 2 weeks. He'll be back afterwards.
Bro, you see this? We got a problem.
What is that? He's got a girlfriend?
Cooper's pulling Nikki Bella, bro.
Who's that? The
I don't
wrestler?
know. Apparently, we're supposed to know.
The wrestler? That's the wrestler. Damn. Cooper's a dope. Is he actually? That girl's in the WWE.
He's 42, bro. My
I guess so.
man.
Damn. Yeah, that's an old woman right there. Yeah, there's twins. The other one was dating John Cena. I'm
He is
talking like 10 years
he's the
ago.
chosen one, bro. She's in his locker, bro. He's the chosen white boy.
That a boy.
That a boy, dude. And she's older. Good for you,
It's
Cooper.
really crazy what the NFL could do for you, you know?
Yeah,
You
dude.
capitalize on the opportunity.
Yeah. iPhone chip assembly and packaging to India. Okay. Goldman tells client buy nicotine, energy drink, and candy stocks. It's party in the USA. That's gay. Oh, dude, the tweets yesterday, everybody ripping Top Step is just. I'm just sitting there laughing, like
I think
kind of.
PW actually had a really good tweet on it.
Did he?
It was like a screenshot of like 2-month calendars and like putting X's on like the days
Oh,
where
I
it went
saw
out.
that.
He was like,
Mhm.
consistency is key, guys. Great job. Because it was like 8 days and across the last 2 months where there was issues, and he had screenshots of their Discord saying like, "Sorry for the delay, sorry for this." Yeah, like I said, Tradeovate's still live with the top one accounts. You can get 50% off. The links in all of our bios, but now more than ever. I like that story yesterday. I gotta give myself that story I put on Instagram. Cam sent me that a few weeks ago. I was like, "What the fuck am I gonna do with this? I'm not doing that." But then I was like, "Well, now they got a choice. That's actually really good. Good job, Cam." He didn't make it though.
No.
I was like, "That is, you could choose. You could still buy Project X, or you can go Tradeovate. Up to you. I think the choice is clear now."
Yeah, so Vlad says we are in the super cycle of prediction markets. Early stage of the
Sounds
super
like it.
cycle. Could be.
Sounds like it.
I mean, it does, bro. I mean, you have to remember, like, we are so deep in finance and deep in this shit. Like, no one's even talking about some of this stuff yet. It's not mainstream.
What about that? The guy from Wolf of Wall Street, the dad of Jordan Belfort, him dying with his
Yeah.
wife. Were they
Yeah,
murdered?
right there. Look, his son, Nick Reiner, first court appearance. Sad. That's super
Yeah, he
sad.
missed it. Yes, but like, did he do it or what's what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it seems like he did it, bro.
How do they both die at the same time?
He stabbed them both. What do you mean?
Oh, he did.
Oh yeah, bro.
I didn't
He
hear any of
mentally
that.
no, I'm pretty sure the son is mentally ill and he stabbed them both, bro. He killed them both. It's
Oh,
awful. Yeah, and that Rob Reiner, Trump hater. Trump said a nasty thing about him, which I don't agree with, but still, like you don't talk about dead people like that. But still, great actor. He's in great movies. Like he's a great actor.
yeah.
He's super funny. In that Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan, what $30,000 a dinner? What do you mean?
I love the one when he's at the house and someone calls. Like, who the fuck has the balls to call at
Right when the show
after
was
7 o'clock?
Oh, it's so great scenes. Yeah. So look at this. This was another good one we could talk about on stream. This is planned data centers in the
Damn,
United States.
New
Look at all
Jersey.
of them. Yeah, Jersey, Virginia, right outside of DC, naturally. A lot of mountains in Virginia, right? It's a good spot. But look at that. When you look at the capacity, right? Look
What
at
are
the
those
number,
two big ones?
right?
Or the
4
three
versus
circled ones?
10 and 11. Fermi America. Let's look that up. I'm very, very interested in this. Because what is the Fermi paradox? The Fermi paradox is that aliens exist and that it's impossible for us to be alone in the universe. That's the Fermi paradox, it's called. Fermi America is pioneering the development of next-gen private grids that deliver highly redundant power at gigawatt scale. Fermi nosedives 15% as partner withdrawals from the deal. That was yesterday. So this is interesting. At the 8th Future Investment Initiative, Elon predicted that by 2040, there would need to be at least 10 billion humanoid robots priced between 20 and 25,000. Do the math. According to Musk, this technology could be worth $250 trillion in 15 years, bro.
It's a made up number.
But
Not
this is
real.
no, it's not, bro. This is why asset holders are going to get rich. If you have any stock at all, you hold that shit. You know what I'm saying? You buy more when it's down because when you hold it, these companies are going to be what makes America rich. And the only people that are going to get rich with them are the people that hold some of the stock. Look at this. That technology alone is worth 107 Amazons. The robot technology that's going to help fix the grid, power the grid, work the grid. When you have these massive server farms and grid farms, robots is what he's saying will work it. Bro,
Jesus.
it's going to be crazy to live through the next 20, 30 years. It's just going to be insane. Everything we thought, the Jetsons, and it's all going to happen. It's all happening.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But what
Like,
does that really matter for us, dude? Nothing. Nothing. You know what
well, maybe
matters
it'll
for
just
us?
be an easier market to just always wake up every morning and click buy.
We're just going to keep trading these accounts until we get to payout here. I have one of
Yeah.
them. Yeah, look, 155.6. So
And
let's
we're gonna
make
buy
another.
a giga farm.
Let's go buy a fucking gigafarm with these
Let's go
pay.
buy acreage in those towns.
Right. I'm going to go start the stream. You shut this one down for me in a minute. I'll see you on the other one. Everybody,
Yes,
come to
sir.
ASFX TV. Link in the bio. Let's go. We're getting started. I'll
Yes,
see you
sir.
on
Yes,
there.
sir. Alrighty, chat. Christopher, what's up? All right. So we'll be live on ASFX TV, like we said. But appreciate you guys hanging with me pre-market every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Next Wednesday is Christmas Eve, right? Do we do it? I think we do it. I will be back up north though, so you have to deal with my AirPod microphone. But whatever. We'll get through it. We'll talk about it on Friday. Come join us on stream. Link in bio. You can go to my Twitter, my YouTube, or just go to ASFX TV. Get your first month free. Just use code FIRST. All right. First month. It's not like a trial and then you charge you. First month free. If you need a top one account, I also have that for you. Or TPT. I'm still trading. But appreciate you guys. Any other questions? Anything. Longs still look good. Obviously, the open can come in and do whatever the hell it wants, like we just saw on Thursday back here, or Friday, Monday. The fuck, we're all over the place. But as long as we're above this VWAP, gotta hold the long bias, right? Potential long was like ideally down here. So if you're in that trade with the stop loss below VWAP, you're still fine. You're still chilling. This is also why rather buying away from VWAP gives you a little pump. You might still win this, right? But you might have to sit through some higher lows to go get it. Or if you get it at the pullback, oof, you're probably out there. So like just that little minor difference of the trade 10 minutes apart. Now, lastly, that's even just game plan. This comes back down. Like you're wrong and the long is continuing today. So if you bought it there thinking we're going higher and we're wrong, you don't make money. If you buy it here just thinking we can get a little pullback off here and we don't go make a new high, you still can make money. Now, of course, there's also the wrong part of saying we're going to bounce off here and we don't. I'm not saying you're going to avoid every single loss, right? But just consistency wise, it's like, well, whether we go for a new high or not, I really like this low buy price. I could scalp out a little move. Or if I'm buying it up here, I need us to make a new high. So it's just a little bit more greedy or whatever you want to say. All right. So let's jump over to ASFX TV. Austin's going to fire it up there. You can see we're probably already live. Let's see. There we go. So see you guys on chat. We'll be going for Randy took a payout yesterday on Monday. I initiated mine last night. Austin's, like he was just saying, is in the realm of close to his top one. So let's have a good Wednesday chat. I'll see you guys on there. We'll go back here on Friday.